You know that feeling when you keep telling yourself that you should record, but you keep putting it off? That's been me all week. Not because I'm busy and not because I'm tired, but because being seen still makes me a bit uncomfortable and nervous. I started my crochet account on Instagram about a year ago now, and that even took some time to get used to. Hitting post used to make my heart race, and it still does sometimes, but this whole YouTube thing feels different. It feels more exposed, it's longer and quieter, like there's more space for people to really see you. So I'm still adjusting, not mentally, but in my nervous system. Like my body is still learning that it's safe to be seen. The thing is, I've always been camera shy. Even as a kid, if someone were to point a camera at me, I would tense up. It's like the second I know I'm being watched, something inside me freezes. Not physically, but internally. Like all of a sudden I forget how to exist naturally. So a part of that discomfort, if I'm being honest, is body image. I've struggled with body dysmorphia for a really long time. So being on camera feels like being confronted with every insecurity at once. Watch the footage back, and instead of hearing what I said, I'm thinking, why does my face look like that? Do I always sit like that? Should I have worn something different? It's wild how fast your own mind can turn into a critic. I think the hardest part isn't other people judging me, it's how harsh I can be towards myself. I'll film something totally normal and then I'll pick it apart like I'm grading myself. And I'm a tough grader. I used to think that confident people didn't feel insecure, like they just existed comfortably in their own skin all the time. But I'm starting to realize confidence might actually look like this, like showing up while the insecurity is still there, still questioning, still doubting, still adjusting your hair and your shirt in between takes. But lately, I've been trying something new. I've been learning to talk to myself the way I would to a friend. Because if a friend showed me a video of themselves and said, "Do I look weird? Should I delete this?" I'd never respond the way I would to myself. I'd say, "You look fine. You sound so genuine. I like this version of you." So I'm learning to offer that same kindness to myself. So there's a part of me that wants to hide, but there's also a part of me that wants to connect. Not perform, not impress, just be real. And every time someone says, "Oh, I feel that too," it reminds me that maybe being seen isn't about looking perfect. Maybe it's just about being honest. If you ever felt uncomfortable being seen in your body or in your feelings, you're not strange. You're human. And you don't have to love everything about yourself to show up. And you don't have to feel confident to take up space. You're allowed to be seen just as you are, even if, you know, even if you're still learning to accept that yourself. So if you're here, thanks for seeing me. No makeup, no filter, first thing in the morning, just talking. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.